We are underway. Both fighters have decided to wear the same colour trunks, but Issac Linden is the one in the black shin pads, fighting out of the red corner. He's had a few fights now, Andrew. I believe this is his fourth when he's fought a bit of Muay Thai, a bit of K1 on the likes of Deliverance and the Takeover. So not his first rodeo. Charlie Lennon is representing Sekkyoku. Lennon with a nice shot to the body, changed levels very well.
Yeah, he stepped into it very nicely too. He's keeping a nice guard as well for what Isaac might be trying to have thrown back to the body at the time.
Yeah, Lennon's very confident in those hands. Linden slips the jab very well. Not that time though. Lennon's got speed, hasn't he?
Absolutely. It's in and out sort of stuff here, but you know, Isaac does seem like the bigger, well, he is the bigger competitor. But it's nearly like it's not making a difference here, you know?
Yeah. Lennon is just catching him just before he can slip or before he can get his guard back in play. Lennon's shots are landing. Linden's trying to walk him down. Look at that slip and rip to the body. Lovely work. He uses the inside leg kick to throw the right hand up top. I'm impressed with Charlie Lennon's hand speed. He's covering up well after landing a couple of shots himself. Very impressive opening round by young Charlie Lennon. So Linden is going to have to wrestle back a little bit of respect here, because Lennon has been just that little sharper, that little quicker to the punch, and Linden is straight in his face.
Touched gloves and then went up and over the glove to land the first shot of the round.
Yeah, questionable morals there on the start of the round, but they're right in the pocket with each other now. It's a nice hand by Linden, nice right hand, big left hand misses by Lennon. I'm impressed with Charlie Lennon. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that he has a little bit of dabbled in a little boxing along the way.
Isaac is having great success with his leg kicks here in terms of the power and how he's connecting with them. But as you're saying, like, Lennon is just looking super smooth with his strikes.
This is a really entertaining battle. I'm loving the exchanges.
And I'm not saying that it's all the time, but it's on occasion. You know,
that was a lovely switch kick to the body there. Excellent again. We can see the power that, well, I was about to say the power that he has in the leg kicks. There was a little bit of that power that went in the knee that went between the goalposts. Lennon's going to have to, and well, as long as he needs really to recover from this. And it was a fast and furious start to this second round, so we're definitely, well, both fighters I'm sure will be glad of that little bit of respite, but it looks like Charlie Lennon is good to go again. He's not going to delay too long. Linden's made good adjustments in this round. He's come out and just brought the fight to his opponent. After struggling to beat him to the punch in round 1, he's tried to make it a little uglier.
Yeah, he's leading the dance, as they say, Paul.
Yeah.
And it's that right leg kick that's doing a lot of it, but Lennon is reacting back every time with crisp hands.
Yeah, there's that left hook again. It's a beautiful punch. Head movement on point as well for Charlie Lennon. Last 10 seconds of the round, and Linden trying to just storm his opponent backwards. Walks onto that right hand.
We seen it there when they got really close to each other, that like from the hands perspective, Issac has been struggling to land shots with his hands when they're that close, just due to the height difference.
Yeah.
It seems like he's swiping down an awful lot, sometimes swiping air. And on the other side of it, like it's nearly like Lennon is probably used to fighting taller people consistently. So he wants to be in that inside position, it seems, and he's very confident with his head movement off the center line, just being comfortable enough. Yeah. Standing at an arm's reach away from his opponent in the hope that he's going to slip one to land one.
Yeah, he looks super confident, and rightly so. His hands are I have to say, very exceptional, very fast, very accurate, and he's certainly got no lack of power there too, because they're having an effect, those punches. We spoke about earlier, some of these guys coming from MMA gyms and fighting under K1 rules tonight. Obviously, a lot of them are going to doing it as a pathway to fighting in mixed martial arts. So I'd like to see how these guys end up transferring their skill sets into an MMA contest. Nice changing of the levels, body then head. He tried to catch Linden coming in with the uppercut, but Linden just evaded that. Linden's kind of just made an agreement with himself. I'm just going to have to take a shot here to get in this guy's face. And he's done that very well over the second half of the fight.
The lead leg of Charlie has been chewed up a little bit here.
Oh, without a doubt, we can see the redness here, and he's landed a lot of kicks as Lennon. Linden. Oh, that right hand by Linden was straight down the pipe, and look at that from Charlie Lennon on the way back. And I love that dirty boxing, beautiful work.
You know, as the longer fighter here, Issac has started to grow into the kicks to the body.
Yeah.
And I feel that it's actually an overuse of hands, which is allowing Charlie to get his most impactful strikes off here.
Yeah.
Issac is going to learn a lot from this, regardless of the result, in terms of, like, that's beautiful. That's the type of shots that he's been looking for
beautiful, wasn't it?
All evening, but it's just now we're going to see them step in, and he's just at too narrow, too compressed of a range to be effective with his hands.
I like what Charlie Lennon's doing too. In K1, you're only allowed one shot in the clinch, so he's leaning his head on his opponent, but he's not clinching him. So he's effectively working in the clinch without actually clinching him.
Doing it.
So he can land multiple shots to the body that way.
That's a big shot from Linden there.
And another. He's coming on strong here. Both guys showing great chins. What a scrap. Wow. Great fight.
And you are not alone in that thought, Paul. Huge reaction in the venue.
Yeah.
Over that. Very good performance. I think Issac grew into that fight very well in the second and third. Yeah, we're watching it here back in the stream. But we'll definitely be interested to see how this one is judged. I can see it being swung either way. Paul Brown is collecting the scores, and he is making his way into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. Judge number 1 scores this bout 29-28, Lennon. Judge number 2 scores this bout 29-28, Linden. And judge number 3 scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Issac Linden!